Hello and welcome, beautiful Capricorns, to this, your pocketbook reading for the month of September. Let's check in with the cards, find out what your current financial situation is, and celebratory. Make sure there aren't any other cards in there. Okay, you're celebrating with your friends. Very nice, very nice. And what are your core beliefs and feelings about money? So, core beliefs and feelings about money. What are Capricorns? Ooh, okay. We got Queen of Cups popped out. And oh boy. Oh jeez. Okay. Grr. This is not a love reading. Come on, guys. But those are your core beliefs about and feelings about money. Okay, this is tough energies here. We got what's your past influence, or how is your past rather? How has Capricorn's past influenced their ideas about money? How has thank you. Okay, yeah, hard work, trying to finish things. Yep. Okay, what about spiritual relationship to money and lessons yet to be learned? What are Capricorn's lessons yet to be learned about money? Apparently you gotta do some sneaky stuff. Alright, this is a little wonky. Sorry for the wonkiness. Gotta fit all these cards in here though. Alright, there we go. Okie dokie. One last card. We need to know what the action is that they can take right now. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Spying on people leads to celebration. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little slap happy this evening apparently. Okay. In your current financial situation, your present relationship to money is the Three of Cups. You are feeling like celebrating. You are in a place with friends, close friends, possibly family, loved ones, that you feel you're in a good place, and you're feeling abundance, prosperity, and you are feeling good about celebrating and enjoying what you do have. And particularly you feel an abundance in the love that you have in your life. You're feeling like it's very strong, and that is really where you feel you are most wealthy, okay, is in relationships. All right, your core, this is tough, you guys. Okay, your core beliefs about money, but this is tied again to relationships. So we just talked about that. But this is not a love reading, but let's see how this informs this money reading. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the King of Swords. Now, this is a pair on the board here with a broken heart between them. So, your core beliefs and feelings about money. Here's what I'm picking up. You feel as though being in Queen of Cups energy has, so Queen of Cups energy meaning being very giving when it comes to love and, and money, that you have been, you have felt like you were in a good, stable, emotionally stable place to be able to give more, and it backfired. So you experienced this Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. And that broken heart has led you to take on a more King of Swords approach, where you are more, you use your mind and logic to make decisions about your finances and your wealth and career, right? That you're no longer doing things like, for example, you're not basing your decisions, your career decisions on um, your emotion, like love, um, something that you love to do. You are over it and you are more interested in how you can use clarity and directness and your wisdom and knowledge to move you forward in career, money, and your overall financial health. That's what I'm picking up here. This could also have been, it could also be, this is your core beliefs though. This is really how you feel, okay, about money. That giving, on the one side here, you have this like giving that you could do when you feel the stability, but it just causes this drama. It causes a lot of pain, and so it's just easier to. So it's like you have a choice, right? Between, and you're trying to reconcile those two things. Is kind of what I'm getting. The giving versus the very logical, and the King of Swords can kind of feel cold, and I think that's what is happening, is that you're torn between these two core beliefs, very strong. And also a pair without the broken heart in between, these two could be very powerful. So, just saying. All right, in your past, what has influenced your and shaped your ideas about money, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is all about, being able to step back and look at all the hard work that you've done and make a plan to finish that work. So you've always been able to come through when it comes to your wealth. You're very reliable, dependable, and able to get the job done. And that has definitely informed and shaped your ideas about money. Now, what is your spiritual relationship to money? Or what lessons do you have yet to learn? Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. Now, you can't steal all the ideas and think you're going to get away with it, because you're about to fall into a trap. Now, let's think about this. So, really, the lesson here, what I'm picking up is that, it's not so much about stealing as not sharing all of the ideas, all of your thoughts. It's not working, and it's not going to work. There's a trap. It's a trap. In the future, you don't see it coming. You're going to fall with a bunch of swords, and that's going to be painful. And that's what that means, is that if swords represent thoughts, ideas, inspiration. If you only, like in your community, if you only share a couple of your thoughts and then not share everything that you are thinking, this is not talking about oversharing. This is just you holding back. It's you holding back from speaking out, or from just sharing your thoughts. this is not working. And like I said, in what I'm picking up very clearly is that in your future, it could you could end up in a very painful position because you think that you are helping or protecting, or in this case he looks like thinks he's getting away with something, but it's not going to be it's going to turn out to be the opposite. You're going to get caught. All right, what actions can you take right now to help your situation? Here's what I got. Waiting and watching, and maybe being a little bit defensive, but definitely you've got the Page of Swords here, sorry, and the Four of Wands. Okay, we're just clarifying. But you're waiting and watching. You're a little bit on the defensive side because you are, just kind of keeping tabs, collecting information, and absorbing. You're not ready to speak out yet, but you are thinking about what it is that you are, what it is that you're doing, and what you are planning to do next. And you're also a little bit ready to fight, which is good. Because what you're interested in fighting for looks like this Four of Wands. It looks like you are very much interested in how this happens and how to get there. Okay? You are currently messing about with friends. No, I'm just joking. You're currently very happy with your friendships and your relationships, but I think that you feel like there's more for you to gain, and you are trying to figure out with all your might how to move into this space where you are celebrating as part of not just friendships, but part of a community of people where, this is also the marriage card, the 1111 card. It represents you looking at, okay, how do we get into this kind of a commitment with somebody where I can be in that relationship openly with other people and be celebrated, not just the two of us celebrating and having that connection, but then also, out in the world being a couple that others in your community, your family, your friends, just in general, see you as a couple and can celebrate that, right? And be happy in that realm, in that world. So that is what you are up to. You are being invited to look a little bit more deeply into how, you become, there's a lot of swords and a lot of, well, no, not a lot. There's mostly swords here. There are 2 cups. There are 4 swords, 1 pentacle, and 1 set of wands. So mostly what's going on in this reading, I feel like, is how you think about your prosperity, your abundance, and also really your journey on how to get there. So again, you have the 7 of air, which is the 7 of swords. And I should pull another clarifier because I was trying to figure out how to clarify. So you got the 7 of swords clarifying this 3 of cups. And then 1 more card to clarify these 3 cards. Oh boy. This is not a love reading, I swear. Sorry. Okay. A whole lot of thinking going on. But let's see if we can pull 1 card to clarify these 3 core belief cards for Capricorn. 1 more card to clarify these core beliefs. The Queen and, okay. Page of Wands. Okay, you got 2 pages now. I feel like you're really in learning mode. Okay, let's have a look. Looky-loo. Okay, let's start first with the 3 of Cups being clarified by the 7 of Air. So again, not sharing, okay? You are celebrating, and it's in this very tight-knit group, and you are, when it comes to a wider audience, you are not engaging, I think, is what's going on here. And that could be holding you back. But I think that's okay. This is kind of the energy that you're in right now. It's kind of where you want to be, because you are in learning mode, like I said. Here you have the Messenger of Fire, also the Page of Wands. And now I'm picking up the Page of Wands is somebody else, not you. Because you are this Page of Swords, or being invited to be in this energy. This Page of Fire is someone in your life who is interested in your ideas and beliefs around money, okay, and or career. And they are definitely looking straight at, this is where they are, this is where they go. They're definitely looking at these 3 things here and wondering, how they can move forward with you, is what I am picking up here. So, somebody in your life is either spying on you or you're spying on them, and it has to do with this getting to this space. I don't know. This feels like somebody, you're interested in getting married, they're interested in, just interested in learning more about you, learning specifically about what makes you tick. And they're very much interested in how you reconcile, this relationship that you have right now when it comes to your core beliefs about money. They're trying to figure this out, I think, is what's happening here. Okay, let us pull a Success Oracle to give us 3 final pieces of advice regarding your money, Capricorn. Because this has been a tough reading. It's very much about, I feel like there's dishonesty here too, and I feel like, you're being guided to examine what it is that feels dishonest, feels like somebody else is trying to get away with something in your life here regarding, could be relationships, honestly. Even though this is a reading for career, pocketbook, and career, money, and finance, your financial health, it's like you are being guided to, you have celebrations going on here, but it's being clarified by the 7 of Air. So at first it felt more like, you're not sharing, you're not engaging. That's what this could be about, that you're not able to move past this, this feeling of being guarded and defensive, so that you can move into a relationship that takes you past your friendships, into a partnership, which can then lead to being able to be in a happy space within your community. All right, let's look at your oracle, is Zaha Hadid. And when you ask her how to make money, she says, sign your name on the dotted curve. So immediately I am picking up that you have to be willing to commit to something that you know is not necessarily what you had planned. Okay, that's super hard for Capricorn to do. I know, I am Capricorn. So yeah. Okay, and how to keep money? She says the numbers must add up to artwork. Okay, so oh boy, this is this is hard for Capricorn. It's challenging. I mean, she's an architect. She's a famous architect. So this is a great oracle to help us bridge the gap, Capricorns especially, from that hard focused work that we do to a more to an aesthetic beauty, right? How to, go from the being the architect and writing the plans that actually can result in something that is as amazing and beautiful as we want it to be. So that is the challenge. But yeah, so the way to make money is to to trust, I think, that that the way that you had planned it will result in what it is that you probably in something better than you imagined, is what I'm getting there. And then the numbers must add up to artwork. So yeah, again, that when you're looking ahead, the dry planning that you do, maybe trying to create plans that will culminate in something beautiful. Wow, that's tough. That's really, really tough. And how to make your money meaningful. Move forward and the world will catch up. So that's easy. Capricorn, you always are moving forward. And yeah. And that's actually really great advice, because I know for Capricorns, we spend a lot of our time in the future. And so having a nod or a little bit of a confirmation that what we're planning now and what we're doing now will have a positive impact, and that in the future others will suddenly realize that, that all that hard work, and it will pay off. So, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me for your pocketbook reading. I hope this resonated with you. It's a lovely reading. I really appreciate the energies here. And I hope to see you again next week when we focus on something a little bit different. Love and light to you for now. Good night.